So in this video, I want to talk about the state of the world in 2023 and what I see going into 2024. Now, I don't know if this is just me, but I've noticed these past few years, ever since coronavirus, many people have been feeling fatigued. People just feel very tired, it seems to me, and this is a global thing, I think. And we are more divisive than ever before. We have more people debating on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, more fights, more conflicts on social media, just more polarity between left and the right, LGBT versus anti-LGBT, pro-choice, anti-choice. There's just so much polarity in the social media arena. Economically, people are struggling. More people are living paycheck to paycheck. Inflation's up. There's more anxiety rising about economics. Young people are now more confused as to where to go career-wise. They don't know what careers to get into. The job market is becoming more unpredictable as we go on. Young people are feeling lost. They don't know what to do. Social media as a whole is becoming more bland. It's becoming less enriched in material and more enriched in gimmicks, or being bombarded by ads and paywalls and trying to throw anything they can at you just to buy. Any clickbaity title just to get you watch. And we're being bombarded by information, no matter what it is, all the time, just bombarded by information. There's geopolitical instability in Ukraine and in Russia and in Gaza, Israel and Palestine. These conflicts are causing people to lose their lives. Climate change is wreaking havoc on the world. People are losing their homes due to flooding or storms. People are recognizing that heat is increasing and that a lot of species are going extinct. Their crops are dying. So there's a lot to be concerned about in terms of the state of affairs the world is in today. But I see a silver lining in this. I think that these are growing pains of a growing society. Overall, we are becoming more conscious and aware of each other and the place that we live in. We're becoming more conscious as a species, more aware of our surroundings, more open to ideas and different ideologies than ever before. The fact that people are on social media expressing themselves more freely, open to having their beliefs challenged, right? Because they're willing to say what they feel, right? They're being criticized more often and critiqued more often and causing more conflict. And yes, although it seems bad, people are becoming more responsible, more accountable for what they're saying. And the economy has forced many people to start learning new ways of making money, either on social media or online. Social media has changed and shifted the job market. People are learning that you can make money online in social media and that it's easier than ever before to do so. The opportunity is increasing as the job market shifts. And especially as AI and other technologies further shift the job market, governments are recognizing that they have to do something to implement policies that actually help people economically. And with the conflicts in Ukraine and in Israel, lots of people are questioning our support for those countries, questioning why we support them so much. And people in those countries are questioning their faith, not only in their countries, but in their religions and ideologies. I mean, they're questioning what they're really fighting for. And there's another silver lining there. As the climate changes, people are becoming more aware of the climate. People are becoming more environmentally aware. People are shifting more towards plant-based diets, shifting more towards adopting plant-based milks, plant-based alternatives. Veganism's on the rise as people recognize that agriculture has a lot to do with climate. We are more connected than ever before as a global society. We are more connected than ever before in human history. And because of this connection, it gives room for more and more change to occur. This rise in information has caused so much change to occur these past few years. And that's why many people feel gloomy and tired, because we've changed so much. And because of the change, we've become uncomfortable with it. And this discomfort makes us feel bad. But these are growing pains of a growing society. The fact that we're so connected makes change happen faster. Change is able to occur much more faster than ever before in history. So all this burden is being placed on us, the people. And that's why we feel so tired and fatigued, because we've changed so much. I know I have changed so much in these past few years, but it's good change. We're learning, we're growing, We're becoming more aware. We're learning more about each other, who we are as people. We're being exposed to the real issues. We're not so scared anymore of having our ideas changed. And this will only lead to progress, as the truth always wins in the end. No matter how much we change and adapt, we'll always go back to what works, the solutions. You can't avoid the solutions. No matter where you stand on the political spectrum, you can never avoid the solutions. And that's why facts and science always wins in the end. And that's why it's more important than ever to have a scientific mindset, enabling you to understand when information's true or false. All this information being thrown at you, if you don't know how to falsify it, you'll never be able to determine if it's true or false. You'll become lost in this ocean of misinformation, right? So equipping yourself with this tool of science enables you to become a better person. And I would argue a more grounded person. As many people leave their old ideologies behind for a more realist outlook, your anxiety rises. It's just inevitable that you're going to be uncomfortable with this change. But a scientific perspective grounds you back because it focuses you back on the bigger picture, right? The bigger picture about who we are, this cosmic perspective, this pale blue dot behind me that I look up at every day. Yes, we're changing quickly as a species, but what always will remain is the fact that we exist. We are still orbiting the sun as we have for billions of years before. The Earth you're standing upon has been there for the past 4 billion years. It hasn't changed. As we learn and grow, it's important to go back to that big perspective and recognize our place in the universe. And this is something that I think more and more people need to adopt. In this existential dilemma that we're growing in, I think that a cosmic perspective will be the solution. Especially if you're struggling right now, and you're struggling and you just find it hard to find a sense of purpose or hope in all this change. Look back at the pale blue dot. And I mean, look at it, stare at it for 10 seconds and really absorb the big picture, really absorb what it really means from that cosmic perspective and our place in it. That we're all sharing this one planet together. And no matter how many conflicts arise, no matter how many fights arise, no matter how gloom and doom you feel, all that remains is each other. All that remains is you, me, your friends, your family, the people you really know and love. That's all we got, right? In that bigger picture of the world, it makes you realize how precious we are. It grows your appreciation for change. When you let go of these old beliefs, these old ideologies, the remnants of our past, right? You let go of that and you embrace the change, you embrace it. That's going to be the solution going forward in 2024. No matter what happens, humans will always do what we do best, and that's adapt. We'll always adapt. That's why we're still here. That's why we've survived for the past 4 billion years. And yes, although the change is uncomfortable and it sucks, they're just the growing pains of a society that's raising in collective awareness and collective consciousness about the world around them. They're finally waking up to the world around them. We're living in a very amazing time, and much awaits us in 2024. Geopolitically, there are tons of elections coming up globally, right? We're talking 2-3 billion people going to the polls this year. That's bound to cause massive political change. Bound to, especially because we've all learned and grown since the last election. So think of the power we have. Think of how much potential we have, how much capability we have. NASA's Artemis mission, another profound mission to the moon, will also stir up controversy and also give people hope for the future that yes, we can go to space, that yes, there is a bigger picture out there, there is a cosmic perspective out there, right? That will also be revisited. Technological changes in AI will also cause a boom in technology, a boom in things like medicine and scientific discoveries and all kinds of amazing things that actually help us. AI will be aiding us there. And there's so much to be hopeful for. Every scientific discovery gives me hope for the future. It's a reminder of who we are, what we're capable of, and to not take the fruits of science for granted. So no matter how 2023 was for you, we're still here. We're still alive. We're still able to think and feel and live, and we will continue to move on. and adapt and change. And yes, it's uncomfortable, but that change is for the better. We have more resources than ever before, more education than ever before, less violence. There's so much good to embrace and be grateful for. As I'm grateful for all of you guys who have subscribed this year. Hopefully next year we can get to 20,000 subscribers. And let's make 2024 a great, prosperous year for all.